Hello, today I'm going to talk about InetAddress class. The JavaNet InetAddress class is Java's encapsulation of an IP address. It is used by most of the other networking classes, including socket, server socket, URL, datagram socket, datagram packet, and more. An instance of InetAddress consists of IP addresses and possibly its corresponding host name. This class provides methods to resolve host names and their IP addresses and vice versa. This class uses domain name system to return information about a host. The InetAddress class has no visible constructors. To create an InetAddress object, you have to use one of the available factory methods. For example, you can obtain the address of the local host. I'm gonna do InetAddress equals InetAddress dot get localhost. GetLocalHost method throws input-output exception if the localhost name could not be resolved into an address. And you get the IP of your host using getHostNameAddress. And also you get the host name using getHostName method. Run file. And on the console is printed the IP address of my host and also my host name. And also you can obtain the IP address of any host on internet. I'm gonna do InetAddress equals InetAddress, and this time I call getByName method. This method takes a string that represents a host name. I'm gonna use google.com. And again, let's call getHostNameAddress and getHostName methods. Run file. And now in the console is printed the IP address of google.com host. As I said before, the InetAddress can be used by the socket class. You can create a socket object by passing in the InetAddress object into the socket class constructor like this. Socket equals new socket, and I use InetAddress object as the first argument and then enter the port number.